This beautiful tree with this beautiful view and this beautiful life that we live in, huh, guys? You already know. Today's a bit of a different video. Shit, that's something I didn't even really expect. So we're at the fucking spot with the fire hydrant, the firehouse. So that's where we is right now. But I hope you guys' day is going good. You already know. Let's see. Last time I was here, there was a raccoon, and like I ran away, cause like hell no, rabies. You never know. And like I don't know. If anything, it was more scared of me than I was spooked of it. But still, you know what I'm saying? It's never a bad thing to be cautious and shit, right? Let's go. Let's go. I'll give you guys a little POV. Joshy Washy's perception. That's what they call me at work. Or what they called me. Because that's actually the point of this video, guys. They let me go. And you know what? Maybe it's for a reason. Last time I was here, it was a raccoon right here. But I think we're chilling. Anywho. Yeah. But this basically is, when one door closes, another one opens. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we're not a victim. Oh, this is perfect lighting, bro. We got the fellow skaters down there. Anywho, when one door opens or closes, another one opens. And this is exactly one of those moments. So apparently I was let go because I didn't show up on Sunday for a mandatory shift, which is dumb. Like, let me get my 2 days off. I was working 5 days a week. Damn. You know what I mean? And then there were days where I was late as well. It is like, I live an hour away from my work. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not really an excuse. I should have left earlier, but shit. I've been there for a year, though, bro. A year. Literally, July 2024. It is now July 2025. A year. And now they decide to let me go? Why? I don't know, bro. Like, I was a good worker. But at the same time, it was hurting my back. It really was. There's something here. Because lifting those boxes, 80-pound boxes, someone's, what the fuck? There's like a little critter in here eating something I heard. Anyways, lifting 80-pound, 90-pound plus boxes again and again for 8 hours a day isn't necessarily good for the body, right? So I guess it's for a reason. But you know what's weird? Is that I might go back because apparently I'm on suspension, you know what I'm saying? And they're paying me for this suspension. So I got like a week off and I'm getting paid, which I'm not complaining. If it means that I can go back, but it allows me to get more time to make videos, recall my energy, you know what I mean? Do the stuff that I haven't been able to do, make music, code, this, whatever. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, and if I don't work there anymore, either way, when one door closes, another one opens, right? That's just how it is. And when we get used to like victim mode, we don't, we're not allowing ourselves to see the blessings that are in front of us. You know what I mean? Because it may seem that things are happening to us, but it's always for you. I promise you. And you know what's trippy, bro? There's a bug that just flew by me. We just overthink a lot of this shit. You know what I mean? Like it's whatever. You know, like for like sometimes the universe will look at this. Look at this, dude. Look at this. I need to show you guys something. I got a new phone. Okay, it's 9:48, right? That's the time it is right now. Usually I'm off at 12. So I'm like here where I am right now, usually making the video at like 12. And now it's like, the time that it is. It's 9 o'clock because I've been off all day. I haven't had to work. But you know what? I'm getting paid for it, right? And I'm not complaining because of the fact that I'm getting paid for what I'm doing. which is just chilling and coexisting. But anyway, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is that sometimes the universe will remove you from something that ain't no longer serving you, whether it's a job or relationship, you know what I mean? Something that's draining you, some sort of situationship, whatever, a habit that you've been entertaining, whatever it is, you know what I mean? If it's not aligned with your growth anymore, it's gonna fall apart. And it's like if you're not doing anything about it, you're just accepting it, the universe will push it out. You know what I mean? Something will happen to where it's just like, nah, this has got to go because you were never gonna do it in the first place. And then maybe that was me with this job. You know, maybe I've been settling so long because it's easy and whatever. But and this is like maybe I'll go back to work, whatever. But either way, it's just like I thought after this that I had to make this video because everything's for a reason. We're not a victim. The universe is happening for you, not to you. And when you remember that, empowerment, because you don't feel like, wow, what is this? It's like, why is this happening? Not why me, but why is it happening? What can I learn from it? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, the fuck was that? Anyways, you might lose that job, that connection, you know what I mean, that comfort zone, and it might suck for a minute. You know what I mean? Like you got so used to it, it became a huge part of you. It even became an identity of you, if you will, because it's been how long it's been. But it's just like, if you feel a relief, because for some reason when they let me go yesterday, I felt a sense of relief instead of panic. That's basically your soul telling you that like it wasn't for you anymore. You were outgrowing it. It's out of alignment now. You gotta like pay attention to these these feelings. The ego likes to control and this and that, but deep down, the real you, the soul, the higher self knows what's for you, what isn't for you. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you. Let me tell you what happened, bros. It's so like synchronistic how this happened. When my manager was telling me I was suspended, because basically he was telling me I was suspended for the whole week, right? And they're trying to see whether or not let go or not. It's weird. They had to like file some papers into HR, but it's just like, bro, I've been here for a year. I'm a good worker. So what? I've been late maybe more than a couple times, sure, but you know what I mean. So what? I didn't show up. I called off. Like, bro, why are you gonna give me PTO, which is paid time off? Why are they gonna give me PTO if I can't even use it? That makes no sense. And then get me in trouble for it? What the fuck, bro? You know what I mean? So it's just like, okay, fuck you. With all due respect, fuck you. But it's just like, come on, dude. I don't know. But then that's the ego, right? Because maybe this is all happening for me, right? Not to me. Because it's like, but listen to this, bro. So my manager came up to me, right? My manager came up to me telling me that I was suspended, and it was like a movie scene. I shit you not, it was like a movie scene. Get this. I wasn't even really paying attention to his face. My eyes were just locked in on the clock behind him. The analog clock. It wasn't the hand. It was like, the numbers, whatever. It was like the red. It was a red analog clock, digital clock, whatever. And it's just like, I wasn't even paying attention to him. All of a sudden, his face was blurry, and I was focused on the camera, the camera. It was like a camera, though. I focused on the time behind him, and it's like in front of me, his face was blurry, except the only thing that was in focus was the clock behind him, right? And guess what it said? It said on the clock 5:55. I was like, well, what the hell? He's like telling me, yeah, you're gonna have to come with me, this and that, like give me your badge, like just you might be able to come back, whatever, something like that. And then as he's saying that, I'm like, what the? It says 5:55, which is like the universe's way of saying everything. The universe is changing things for you, right? It's realigning, it's shifting things. So it's like right at that point, synchronistically, I saw that. I was like, and the fact that his face blurred out, like as if my eyes were the camera and the camera focusing on the clock behind him, looking at 5:55. I was like, okay. So it's kind of like the universe saying, don't worry. Focus on that. Like this is for you, this is for you, not to you. This is for a reason. Follow with the flow. So I was like, okay. And it's just so weird how I saw it, bro. I'm tripping out right now thinking about it. You know what I mean? His face was blurred out. Like it didn't even matter. The message was on the clock. It was 5:55. The numbers, the meaning for the shit. The numbers that mean change. I can't even talk. A redirection. You know what I'm saying? It's always a sign when you see 5:55 that shifts are about to happen. The universe is moving things for you, right? That's why I always get excited when I see 5:55. You know what's even crazier? I'm suspended, right? But I'm getting paid. As I said, the fact that I'm getting paid is a blessing. So whether I go back or not, it's like I'm getting a breather. I'm getting a reset. You know what I mean? I'm realigning. I'm rethinking my next steps. Maybe there's a job for me that's like less hard on the body, if you will, on the vessel. But everything is happening for you, not to you. So don't cling to it. You know what I mean? Don't cling to what's leaving. The redirection is always guidance. It's always happening for you. And guess what? Guess what, guys? You're gonna love this one. You're being shifted to what really is meant for you. Every moment, you're always being shifted and guided to what's meant for you. So pay attention to the signs. Trust that everything that is happening for you is to you. You're not a victim. And when you get yourself out of that victim state mentality, and remember, you're just the universe experiencing this human form, you are opening yourself for new opportunities to come because either way, you're abundant. You know what I mean? And this is something that I learned through my spiritual awakening. It's knowing and understanding that either way, you're good. Whether you get that relationship, you're good. Whether you get this, whatever you want, the desire, you're good either way. You're good either way. As long as you know that you're good either way, that's what, it's very paradoxical. It ends up manifesting what you want in the first place. Isn't that crazy? All you gotta do is just shift that. All you gotta do is remember that. All you gotta do is bring the awareness in the heart, the awareness of the heart, away from the ego, because the ego is always wanting shit. It's always wanting this and that and the third to happen and whatever to be happy, right? But when you realize that you're the infinite soul observing this form and this experience, right? And that you are always okay no matter what. No matter what, you're good. You begin to just flow with life. You let things happen. No resistance. You have more fun with it. And because you're not in resistance and you're having more fun with it, you're more of an attractive person, right? Your aura is brighter, attracting better opportunities, people, whatever, situations. With all this, you're just in full alignment with yourself and the universe. The universe. It's always there in front of you. Like usually when I'm let go from a job, because I've been fired from a lot of jobs, maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe, maybe we're just never meant for this 9 to 5 shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta chase our dreams and never settle. We gotta work for ourselves, not for them. But it's like this time it was different. Maybe because I'm so used to losing a job, but this time was also it wasn't. I was sad in a way because of the people. There's like I made friends and shit. Well, I mean, if I made friends, you could always hang outside of work, but it's just like I don't know. There are cool people there either way, and it's like now that I'm not there, I'm gonna miss you all. It's like that. But there was a huge sense of relief. Like, damn, I don't gotta do this anymore. All right. But then it's like if I'm able to go back, I'll go back. Because it's easy as hell. All I'm doing is packing a box or loading it into the truck. Like, it's either do that for right now or get some other job where you get paid the same but you do more. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just lazy, but I saw it as a good way to get money. You know what I mean? You're working out, but you're getting paid for it. So just when one thing closes, when one door opens, whatever, one chapter of your life closes, it's just making way for a new chapter, right? When one door closes, another one truly opens, and many more. It's just that this wasn't serving you anymore. You outgrew it. Now the universe is helping you make space and room for what is for you, for what will come. Now that you've grown, now that you've outgrown that, you will resonate with new stuff. It's like if you're no longer resonating with this old this, then you're going to resonate again with this. You know what I'm saying? There's always something that you're going to attract that's for you. But just don't worry. You know what I mean? It could be hard because for so long, this whole thing, it became a part of us, right? Whether it's a job, a person, a relationship, whatever. You've grown accustomed to it. You were so used to it being in your life. Again, we made an identity out of it, right? We've even attached with it, but it's not you. You just thought that was you. Maybe for a little bit it was you, a part of you. But now that you're growing and your awareness is raising, your frequency is rising, whatever, you're remembering yourself at a deeper level beyond that mask. Just always detach, never attach. We attach ourselves to certain scenarios and things, and we make an identity out of it, thinking that that's it, us. But that's not you. You're infinite. And if you're always shifting into a different version of reality, different version of you in the now, always doing that, always shifting to different timelines based on what we're doing, feeling, and thinking, then you're not what you thought you were this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't this job that I was like got used to, right? I mean I've always known that, but There could be people that got so used to something that they made it a part of themselves and they identified with it and they made an identity out of it. And because they think that that's all they are, then they make an ego out of it. You know what I mean? Overemphasizing on it, not allowing for other opportunities and shit to come because they're putting blockages because they're emphasizing on a false identity. You feel me? But remembering and realizing that I never was that little small mask or version of myself. I'm infinite. I'm always shifting into other versions of myself, right? So if we're always infinite, then you're never just this one identity or way of being. That's what I'm saying. So never attach to something. People come and go, things come and go. You're always shifting. You're always learning chapters, whatever. This is a new chapter for you. Remembering that you're so infinite. Remember that you're not solid and that you're not just this one way of being, this one identity that you've clung to. Very humbling, very freeing. Because it's like when you don't attach and you just let things happen, and when you know that you're good either way, free. You're free. You just let things happen. You could breathe easier because you're not clinging and setting false expectations that say, unless this and this and this and this happen, then I'll be happy, then I'll be whatever. All an illusion, all a lie that we love to tell ourselves. Really, like, the ego is a funny thing, guys. It just loves to lie to you. You aren't the ego. You are the higher self, the infinite you, the formless you. And when you remember that you are the heart and not the mind, that's powerful. You bring your power back. You just, again, let things happen. I remember for the longest time, it was so hard for me to just let things happen. But now that I'm letting things happen, I feel so free. I feel like I could fly. Like, seriously, guys. I'm over here walking on a fucking, my red shoes. Bro, check it. I got new kicks. I think I did show you guys. But I don't know, I just love these shoes, man. It just screams me. And then with the pants, bro, sick. So anyways, I'm walking, right, on this platform. Back and forth. Back and forth. Just chilling, you know what I mean? Looking at a beautiful view. Showing you guys this beautiful view. Just enjoying life. Like, look at this, guys. Even at night, life is just beautiful. But anyways, I feel so good. It just feels like I could step off of this, what I'm on, and just like, you know what I mean? Just fly. That's how free I feel. That's how light I feel. In another dimension, we could fly. But in this one, sadly not. We're agreeing to the rules and stipulations or whatever the hell in this reality. We just, whatever. That's how it is. You're playing the part, playing the game. But nonetheless, I just feel good. I feel free. I feel detached, and I'm loving it. I'm living, and I'm chilling. And you know what part of it is just I'm chasing my dreams. I'm doing the things I love. I'm making these videos. I'm making music. I'm exercising. I'm connecting to my breath, whether it's through exercising and meditating. You know what I mean? I wake up every morning and I get that sun. Dude, if you guys are not getting sun in the morning, whew, your body will thank yourself. Thank you. Your body will thank you. Your soul will thank you. You just wake up, get the sun, sunbathe for 30 minutes. Just close your eyes. Let the sun just absorb that shit. You know what I mean? Play a good meditative song. Or don't. Maybe just listen to the sounds of nature. But you'll notice that you'll feel so light throughout the day. It opens your third eye more. It's like if you're a light being, you need light. Photosynthesis. Let's get it. We're basically plants. But you need light. And when you get that sun, you're going to feel so good. I've noticed such a shift in my reality just by getting sun. I feel better every day. I can breathe better, easier. I feel lighter. Yeah, my third eye feels more balanced. It's not overactive. My chakras feel more balanced and aligned. You know what I mean? I feel more in flow with the now, with the universe, because I'm meditating as I get the sun. So it's just an amplifier, really. You know what I mean? I feel more grounded, less foggy. So it's like if you wake up foggy and kind of tired, get some sun. You know what I'm saying? We need sun. We really do. Your body will thank you. I promise, when you let go of everything that isn't serving you anymore, and you know what it is, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel sexier. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel like the world is the playground. You know what I mean? You'll feel like you could fly like me. you know? Just do the things that you know that you should do. Let go of the things that you know that you should let go of that don't serve you anymore. Maybe they serve that old you, right? Not anymore. We're vibing higher now. We're vibing and we're thriving, guys. Yeah. uh, Damn, bro, it feels good right now. Like, I feel energized. Do you know why? It's because I wasn't at work. So maybe I just don't need that job. I don't know, bro. This feels good to have my energy intact. You know, my body doesn't hurt. Thus, being able to make this video more. And you look at me. You guys can feel me just by watching this video. I feel more oomph. You know what I mean? More like. Whereas sometimes at night I'll be making my videos and I'm still kind of tired. I'm pushing through, but you can see and sense that I'm tired. I'm like, yeah. But now I'm just like, you know. So I don't know. Maybe this job wasn't for me. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to go back and I could just push through it while in the meantime finding something better. But it's like, I don't know. That's not my life. You know what I mean? It's just something that gives me the income in the meantime. But yeah, everything's closing, bro. Jeez. Look, everyone's just leaving. You can't really see in this camera, huh? Okay, maybe you kind of can. Look at that. Everyone's just like, laters. Yeah. It's like only 10 o'clock, guys. Come on. Where are you going? Anywho, I love you guys, man. I really do. You know, I don't know you, but in a way I do know you, right? Because we're all one. We're all each other, experiencing each other in different forms. That's why whenever you, because we're all connected, right? That's why whenever you, let's say you're driving and you see someone, you're like, huh, I feel like I know him or her. You do. We're all connected. You're reading the aura. You're reading their auric field. Because we're all psychic. We're all, you know, we cannot do this. But the more obviously aware and present you are, and less lost in the thoughts that you are, you're able to pick up in someone's energy field and psychically read them. It's like, oh, I feel like I know him. You do. Whether from this lifetime or whether from another timeline, or whether just because of the fact that that person is you, a different version of you, just in a different form, different lifetime, different body. But because we're all connected, you could read them intuitively and read their energy, right? You can pick up things psychically. So it's like, yeah, you do know them. So yeah, I do know you. That's the whole point of this. But tomorrow I gotta make a video during the day though. Now that I got more free time on my hands, you guys are gonna be seeing more daytime videos. Cause the night's good, but I don't know. The daytime is so much different. So much different. It's just so much prettier. Like, bro, I mean, it's prettier here. It's pretty either way. But you know what I mean. It's just a different vibe, a different vibration. Anyways, I just can't get enough of this view, and I've been here for like a long time. I feel very grounded, though. Very grounded. That root chakra is doing its thing. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Remember, everything's for a reason. So you just got done getting out of something that was, you know, serving you for so long, and now you just see that it's not. Don't get sad. Get glad. Yeah, don't get sad. Don't get mad. Get glad. Remember that commercial? The Glade. Those fucking trash bags. Anywho, yeah. Just don't get so caught up and attached to what was for you before. It worked then for a minute. It served its purpose for a minute, but it's like once you learn that lesson, well, you know, it's not gonna. There's no reason for it to be in your life anymore. So that's really the whole point of this video, and just know that good things are coming. Now that this thing is gone, you got room to allow. You know, you got space to allow for this new to come in. So everything's for a reason. All right, guys. Namaste, lady. Peace.